Good evening. Welcome to my Friday Night Live. My name is Glenda Austin, and if you're seeing this live, I think you're on my page, Glenda Austin Pianist. Please check that out. Follow me if you have friends that might enjoy the music I play and piano music. Share that with them. I would appreciate it. Also, I have a YouTube channel, Glenda Austin YouTube. My Facebook Lives are on the YouTube channel. I have a lot of hymn sings, a lot of original music, a lot of arrangements, all kinds of piano music. And I don't know, did you catch my hymn sing that I posted yesterday? It wasn't live, but if you like hymns, scroll back on this page and sing along with my hymn sing. And there's a link to all of the hymn sings that I did last year. It is fall. Almost. It's September, and it's still a little bit hot where I live, but I'm optimistic that in the very near future we're going to see some autumn leaves, and this is a request. What a gorgeous song. I hope you heard the leaves fluttering down. Some move quickly, some move quicker, none of them were very slow, but that's okay. Autumn leaves. Another request I have, and you'll all know this is from a great musical, The Sound of Music. When I was still a music school teacher, I would introduce that musical to my third graders, and I would often be surprised at how many children had never seen The Sound of Music. And I can absolutely say with 100% certainty, when they saw that musical and they learned the story of Maria von Trapp and the von Trapp family singers, and they learned to sing a lot of the music to this show, it became one of their favorites. And we would often sing this one, Edelweiss, the flower that grows in Austria. get requests for what I call kind of novelty type pieces for the piano. I've played chopsticks. I've had a request for Heart and Soul. And if you've ever taken piano lessons or been a piano teacher, there are a million arrangements of this piece because every student wants to play this, or they did. And you'll all know it. This is kind of my arrangement of through the years of having to play it for different things for students or having to teach it. You know it. The Entertainer by Scott Joplin. Goes on and on and on, but that's all I ever really played of it. So I hope that satisfied your request. That is a fun piece. Haven't played it for a long time, but boy, people really like to hear a pianist play The Entertainer. Another request I got, and I get different kinds, and it's really interesting, and I like them, but I got a request for Stars and Stripes Forever. Now, of course, that's a marching band piece, and when I taught school with the middle school age children, we always did composer units, and I always included a unit about John Philip Sousa, who was the March King. He directed the Marine Band for about 12 years, and he wrote many of the marches that they played. So this was, of course, one of his most famous, Stars and Stripes Forever. And that has other sections to it as well. It also has a really famous piccolo descant in that. So he wrote some great music, John Philip Sousa, the March King. On to the hymns. I've played this one before. It's been quite a while, but people really like it, The Lily of the Valley. also get people requesting or asking about my arrangements that I play on my hymn sings and on my Friday Night Lives. Most of the arrangements are not written out. I just play them or I work on them, but I do have a series of worship books. They're called Solos for the Sanctuary. Many of you know I've been a church musician for well over 40 years, and I'm going to play one of my arrangements in this book called Solos for the Sanctuary, Worship Piano Solos for the church pianist. And here's my arrangement of, it's a little more contemporary than the older hymns, but I think you'll know it. It's called Change My Heart, Oh God. I sometimes have people ask me, well, if you arranged that and that's your book, why are you using the music? And I'll tell you why. I don't trust myself to play what's on that page, because so many times I might play it in a different key if I'm just improvising. So I wanted to use the music tonight to play exactly what was on the page in case there's someone out there that wants to take a look at this. I'll put a link on this Facebook page tonight, the live, to where these collections are. And many of them you can see the first page, you can see a sample. Moving on to, of course, to the great one. You know it.
the request.
Oh, do I know it?
The Valse Brillante.
Oh,
It's your pay for your cameraman tonight.
it's Ryan.
No, it's Dave.
Well, it's not going to happen tonight, Dave. I have to work on that one. Sorry, folks. That was not supposed to happen. That will be next week. I have to brush up on the Valse Brillante. Moving on to the hymns.
I'm not going to film you anymore then. I'm going on strike.
You're not supposed to show the living room because it's a mess. We've been remodeling.
Remodel.
Okay, back to a gorgeous song. Come on, I gotta get back to the request. Friday Night Live. Thank you one and all for joining me, and I hope to see you again next week. Please again check out Glenda Austin Pianist and Glenda Austin YouTube. Please subscribe and follow me on my Facebook live page. Remember, music is medicine. This is your daily dose, I hope, and see you again. Good night.